So I've decided to take the Google certification e-commerce professional certificate. Um, Honestly, because I'm just curious about what it is that they're teaching in the course content. If you haven't seen day one of me reviewing like the first week of the course, I kind of explain what I'm doing here, but I'll explain it again just so everybody's on the same page. I'm going to be walking through it, talking about the course content, what I think about it, what are some opportunities that I believe that would be helpful uh, as you go through and develop and are reviewing the course content. So let's talk about week 2 of the uh, foundations of digital marketing and e-commerce. And I'm looking at the course content that I just finished for week 2. So you cover a few different topics. I will say this week was pretty good. When I think about where I would have been in my, if I didn't know anything about digital marketing, this would have taught me quite a bit as far as the journey, the difference between a journey map and a funnel. There was a lot of information in here, or a lot of conversation around the definition of a touch point, the difference between a marketing funnel and a customer journey map. This week really dove into helping you understand the different stages of the marketing funnel. And they even did a really great job talking about the different types of marketing funnels that may be specialized to different digital marketing functions, such as social media versus a content marketing funnel, right? So I'm a fan of this week. There are some things that right now have been glazed over, but my assumption is, since it's the foundation of digital marketing and e-commerce, that they'll go back to it. Like, there wasn't really a great deal of explanation about um, a customer journey map. Now, they showed as an example of one, but didn't really talk about the practical use, or give you a use case of where a journey map would come in handy versus a funnel. Now, again, this is the foundation, so they may be waiting to introduce that concept in later sections, or it may come up where you end up learning it anyway and it not be an issue. But for this to be week 2, and for the information to already cover the difference between the two in order to give you a foundation of kind of where to start, I would say it's off to a really good start. This week's weekly challenge was a lot tougher than the first week's. If you're taking this, make sure that, again, you are taking notes throughout, because when you get to the weekly challenge, if you're not taking notes, it's very unlikely that you will pass. Um, they ask questions in this week's challenge that are kind of nuanced. Um, and I'm thinking about one right now, specifically around, they describe a journey or a funnel, and then they list out 4 different things or 5 different things, and you have to pick 3 that are correct. And if you're not paying attention between the different definitions, again, of a journey map and a funnel, you're 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get that question correct. So far, I have positive things to say about it being the second day. Now, mind you, I've completed 2 weeks worth of content in 1 day. So right now, if you have any experience with digital marketing, this Foundations of Digital Marketing E-commerce is definitely a foundational course. It's a really good refresher, but it is definitely not designed for someone that already has some digital marketing experience. This would be perfect for someone that has no experience or someone that's just getting started. So you may be like 4 to 5 months into your digital marketing career. This particular stage, the foundation of digital marketing and e-commerce, would be an excellent one for that purpose, or possibly a college student that is interested in learning, or is going to be, or is taking a digital marketing course for their course study. This would be another really great use case for this particular course. But if you have more than, I don't know, a year of digital marketing experience, so far, the first 2 weeks of content is not something that has added much value. So that's my assessment so far. I'm looking forward to week 3, which is more about digital marketing, e-commerce strategy, getting into creating digital marketing, e-commerce strategy. That's kind of my jam. So I'm excited to see what they have prepared. I will not be doing that one tonight, but I am excited about going through that content to see what information is there. And hopefully within the next day or so, I'll be finished with the first course and be able to give a full overview of the foundations of digital marketing and e-commerce portion of the overall certificate program for the Google's digital marketing and e-commerce professional certification through Coursera. So I hope this is helpful. If you have questions about anything particular, feel free to drop it in the comments. If you're taking the course and you're stuck on something and you're in this first section and you want a little help, feel free to drop it in the comments, and I'm happy to provide you as much insight as I can. I also have some Quizlet flashcards that I've pulled together from the terms that are listed in the program, so you can study those as well. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.